Hi, my name is Summer Aspin and this is your 3pm news. Liverpool-based retailer Home Bargains has made a huge pledge of £2.5 million to Zoe's Place. This significant contribution accounts for half of the £5 million funding cap required to keep the hospice open. Home Bargains has been a loyal supporter of Zoe's Place, previously committing to fund a vital elements of the new hospice, including an on-site hydrotherapy pool. This huge donation is a pivotal moment for the hospice, which shows the overwhelming support from the Liverpool community and beyond. With the autumn budget quickly approaching, Keir Starmer has announced a hike on the bus fare cap. This will see the cost of bus travel go up nationwide. Dom Jones reports.
The government has announced the cap on bus fares will be increased from £2 to £3. The original £2 limit was brought in by the Conservatives, but only given funding till the end of this year. It will be replaced with Labour's £3 cap and will be given £151 million worth of funding till the end of next year. We got the public's views on Labour increasing bus fares.
Well, I've obviously got a bus pass myself, so it's not too much of an issue right now, but I feel like my friends maybe coming to see me at student.com, they'll have to pay a bit more. I don't think it'll be great for them, so I'm not happy about it.
Well, the bus fare is going up by £1. If we have to take it every day, it's gonna add up a lot, and it's just for what cause? It's a bit of a disgrace with students in a cost of living crisis. We don't have enough money anyway, like how are we meant to pay for that?
The cap is to ensure a single ticket on the scheme will not exceed £3, which means some bus goers could save up to 80% on bus fares.
I've got to say that I think £3 is very reasonable. I can remember the time before bus fares weren't capped, and I don't think you can complain at all.
I think £2 is really good value. You know, I've used the bus to go to the airport from Liverpool and I thought £2, that's great. I guess £3 is still really good value, but if I was just going down the road, say a mile, £3 might feel quite a lot, so I guess it depends on where I was going. I do think that in Liverpool, the public transport and pricing is a real good thing, and I guess the danger is the more expensive you make it, the less people use public transport, and that's not good.
Moving forward, the government is looking into other ways to ensure affordable bus travel, especially for young people. Dom Jones, Mersey News Live.
A man was shot in Chubut last night as he was getting out of a taxi outside of his home. Police are currently at the scene. Although the victim remains in a stable condition, police say the incident could have easily been fatal, and anyone with information should contact Merseyside Police directly. Mischief or Missy Night is right around the corner. Merseyside Police have announced ways to keep yourself safe this spooky season. Niamh McKay reports.
Liverpool Mischief Night is fast approaching, where kids go out the night before Halloween to pull pranks and cause mayhem. But sometimes it's taken too far. For example, last year buses were targeted, which left bus services very limited the next day because buses were damaged, as well as people have property damage and damage to their cars.
When young kids like to get together and go out and cause a bit of mayhem, bit of a mob mentality I think takes over around that time. Fireworks are being sold, that's a bit dangerous, but yeah, that time of year people go a bit crazy.
Merseyside Police have set out a few ways to keep yourself safe this Mischief Night, such as locking your doors, putting a light on to indicate your home, closing all windows, and having a video doorbell or peephole so you can see who's at your door to keep yourself safe. Niamh McKay, Mersey News Live.
There's been a record number of entries to the Liverpool Tourism Awards. The finalists will now go head-to-head at a special award ceremony at the Cathedral in February. Lucy McMahon has more.
Pullman has been named one of the 6 hotels in the region to be shortlisted for Hotel of the Year at next year's Tourism Awards, opening up exciting new opportunities for the establishment.
We've won lots of awards over the years in Liverpool, and going to the awards is always a great evening as well, and we tend to make a big thing of it as well. So we invite some of the staff along as well. And ultimately, we always say that even if we don't win, you know, to get shortlisted is massive recognition anyway. The awards in Liverpool as well are generally held at the Cathedral and some of the amazing venues as well. So the great thing is that you get the opportunity to go and see some of these venues that you'd never seen before anyway. So, you know, it's a real plus point for everyone really. It gives everyone a boost. It's really nice to be part of, and as I said, it has a really, really positive effect on the business, and something that we continue to sort of look at and clearly want to win more and more awards and get more and more recognition.
The awards feature 19 categories, shining a spotlight on the hard work that goes into the hotel and recognising the invaluable contributions of its dedicated employees.
Working in the hotel, it's not an easy environment to work in because we cater to loads of different events, so we have loads of different tour groups in the hotel that we serve, which can be like 40 plus people. We have the events like Comic-Con next door, we have company dinners, Labour, we have the Labour Party in once a year, and that is like such a stressful time, but every year we all get through it, and if not, we get better each time. So I feel like this award is just, it signifies all the hard work that everyone in the hotel does, no matter what part of the hotel you work in.
The awards will be judged over 2 rounds by an independent panel of judges from diverse backgrounds, including senior business leaders. I'm Lisa McMahon, Mersey News Live.
A new exhibition featuring bedazzled evening wear has just opened in the Wirral. The show is displaying vintage clothing from all collectors throughout Liverpool. Daisy Garland-Ridding has more.
The Lady Lever Art Gallery has just opened their bedazzled exhibition this weekend. The collection consists of a range of evening dresses from the 1920s up until modern day. The exhibit came to be when a bereaved family donated their mother's clothing.
After Leela passed away, the family asked me if I would collate the clothes and the outfits, which I did with the help of Lucy, another sister, and I brought them, with the family's permission, I brought them to the Walker Gallery, and then Pauline said she'd want to take them on.
Layla Potter, a trailblazer in sustainable fashion and community work throughout the Northwest, was known for her sparkly dresses and colourful ensembles.
Mummy used to make all her clothes. In fact, the bits and pieces that were left over, she would make something for me. So she was always into her fashion, wasn't she? You know, she was a formidable person, there's no question about it. And if she wanted something done, she would get it done.
The 3 galleries hold over 15 of Layla's gowns and a series of other vintage pieces from local collectors. Daisy Garland-Ridding, Mersey News Live.
A Liverpool author has pledged to complete a novel within 2 months in order to raise money for breast cancer awareness. It is the 2nd year in a row Bob Stone has taken on the challenge. Ruby Richards reports.
With £330 raised already for Prevent Breast Cancer, Bob strives for the 75,000 word count.
Every year I try and do something to support breast cancer, not just the fundraising but also awareness, because obviously most people need to be reminded to check themselves. Early diagnosis can make so much of a difference to treatment. So trying to ram the message home to people to check themselves is something I kind of do a lot. But every year around about October, because October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, I try and do something. And this year is the 2nd year that I am writing a novel, starting on the 1st of September and finishing by October the 31st.
This year's novel is called The Star That Shines For You. Each star is a reminder to those who have lost loved ones to cancer. Breast cancer is highly treatable in the early stages. The novel Check It aims to normalise self-checking and remove stigmatised embarrassment.
Most of my books have got titles that I have borrowed from songs that I like. This one was actually one of the titles. Sometimes it's very difficult to come up with a title for a book. Sometimes it makes itself really obvious. That was the case with this one, because one of the main points of the book is to check yourself.
With 1 in 2 people likely to be affected by cancer, Bob will be self-publishing his novel on Amazon and have it in store as copies to help spread awareness of self-checking.
The nation has had their say on their favourite Halloween treats. With all 63 counties in the UK voting, Snickers came out on top. Jude Mercer reports.
When it comes to Halloween, everyone has a sweet tooth. In 2023 alone, the UK spent £1 billion on their festive sweets.
One that came on top this year, though, was Snickers, with over 29 counties in the UK voting it as number one.
Sophie Montgomery is head of cash and carry of sweet shop Hancock's and says you can never predict what wins the nation's hearts.
We just kind of follow the trends, really. Customers, we see what they do with our products the year before. We look at innovation from them, innovation from our suppliers, and we get presented with lots of new lines every year, and we have to decide which ones we think will be the hits for us.
We'll see what takes the top spot in 2025, though. Not bad.
And now over to Joe for the sport.
Liverpool manager Arne Slot has confirmed Diego Jota and Harvey Elliott will be absent for the Reds until after the international break in November. His side takes on Brighton and Hove Albion tomorrow night in the Carabao Cup. Slot has denied reports that Federico Chiesa could return to Italy on loan in January. The forwards played just 3 times after joining from Juventus. But Slot says that that's not crossed his mind and they're trying to build up fitness after a lack of pre-season. England manager Sarina Wiegman will make changes to the lineup ahead of tonight's friendly against South Africa. The Lionesses leader said there will be different faces in the side after their 4-3 defeat to Germany at Wembley last Friday. This has been Mersey News Live. Thanks for watching. For more on these stories, check out our website.